Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Caveman to Cosmos with me, Omega and Byzantium. So we are one turn away from naturopathy, but let's look around a bit and see what we have done. So you can see that we have the new city that was mentioned on the last episode, or at the end of the last episode, Nicaea. We already have some pretty good units there. We have recruited 2 atlatlists and an force unit. I haven't renamed them yet, but they are protecting the city, which is now on its way as usual through all of the production buildings. This is kind of a standard thing for us right now, but still, I kind of like it. Adrianople, as you can see, has already gotten to 20 production, while Thessaloniki is at 18. So cities are very busy working at their growth, while Constantinople, Vodena and Patra are producing more money-making buildings every turn. Now we had to unfortunately drop the science a bit here because the new city took quite a lot from us. We dropped to something like minus 17 gold once we found it. Then a couple of quick buildings came and we were kind of better. But if you look at it, we're still at minus 13 if we go at full pace. So I'm trying to manage it, and we're gonna rise it as we go through our production. A number of units have attacked us, barbarian units. So we lost a couple of defensive units in the area of Patra. I'm gonna let it finish to the Hadra, but then I think we're gonna build a couple of atlatlists here to put at the tiles. Definitely one should be here on the bamboo grove, and I think we might actually we might move this this stone maceman there, because there's no point in defending these inner territories. I actually moved some of the units in the area of Constantinople already to the outskirts, and I'm going to start moving some of these down here to the area of Vodena eventually. This is the good part on having a concise empire. You can build on the outskirts and consider the inner area completely safe. Now we still are not there. You can see that this territory south from Adrianople is not part of our territory. Wait, actually it is? Are the beavers already in? Yeah, they are already in. Okay, so there was a growth of culture here in Adrianople. I didn't realize that, but you can see that we are now getting the beavers as well. That means that once we're done here with the pumpkin patch, by the way, it has been destroyed, including the trails, by a marauding barbarians who will be rebuilding it. I'm gonna send these guys here to the beavers and have them connected as well, meaning we can also build a trail here to Adrianople. We're slowly connecting all of our cities. How many trade routes do we have in Constantinople now? Only 2, okay. And most, really only 2. And most of the cities have just 1. So we need more buildings that would allow us to get more trails, but I don't think if there's anything here that would allow for that. Extra trade route, nope. Frontier outpost, no. Now bamboo. Okay, so we can have only two commercial routes per city now. Actually, that means only Constantinople can have that. Other cities, I think maybe Vodena and Patra might be that far. No, they still have buildings that they need. I think it was the log bridge or something like that that allowed it. Though I don't see it here. Is it here somewhere? No. Did we put it? I'm not sure what it is. Or maybe the capital has an extra route for free. But, cool. Once we get to the money, which will be the goal of the next couple of, I wanted to say decades, but a couple thousand years. Once we get enough money, we are going to start to settle in around Constantinople. There's a large amount of territories that we want to gather here. If you remember, we wanted to settle a city here on this hill, but it got it has amber. So I'm thinking we might settle right next to it, south from Constantinople, or even actually right here. That would give us the potatoes, llamas, apple, and the amber, and also eventually the prime timber. That would be a good city to secure the southern perimeter. And we also want to have another city built here, because that's going to give us the pearls, the clams, the coconut, parrots, and eventually another one here that was going to provide us with salt. So that's the long-term plan of our expansion. Short-term is to have enough money to pay for it. Also, I've been constantly feeding new gatherers to our pack here that's actually working, and I haven't done that recently because we are escorting 2 captured gatherers and another one here from this territory. I don't know why but they built the trails here. I don't know where this is supposed to lead, but they've been working on that pretty dramatically. So good to see that. Also, the news from the world. I'm not sure where it happened, but is this? Yeah, the Israeli tribe here has started a second city. I don't know where that second city is. I don't think we can see it until we get there. But yeah, there is a second city now, so we're not the only one that has more than one city now. Israel has 2. It has probably Jerusalem, would be the capital, I think. And then they founded Tel Aviv. Okay, so let's hear it for naturopathy now and see the upgrades.
As is the gardener, such is the garden.
Okay, so this one actually allows Seed Camp to upgrade to Jungle Camp, Desert Camp, and Wetland Camp, which is something that we've seen other technologies give bonus for. So without this, we couldn't even build that. And it gives us the Healer Hut, the Healing Clay, Plantation, Reach Gatherer, Mud Bath, and unfortunately the Scurvy, and a couple more improvements here. Desert Camp, Jungle Camp, it's really nice. That is really nice. I don't think we have jungle anywhere, or desert for that matter. Okay, let's do, before we jump forward to tattoos, let's do a check on our cities. So Constantinople has a really nice crime, but disease of 39, which means with further growth we are going to suffer. The furniture maker here is good, the fish traps are also going to be good, but I don't think we're gonna go with the bamboo armor or the frontier outpost next. Or actually I could do it like this. This is gonna lower the building maintenance, so it helps. And no, actually that decreases our income for building maintenance. Okay, but it's gonna give us extra health, extra healing, and lowered disease. So that is good. That is good. Though that's the question, do we really need it? Because considering it's gonna take away gold, do we have any conceptual major sicknesses? Disease? Maybe just a common cold, which this would fix, but that's not a problem. Okay, let's just put it at the end then. And what about Patra? Patra is great with everything. Really great, actually. So that's fine. Vadena is fine as well. No, diseases. But disease is dropping now, -7. I guess it built something. So that's good. And you're working on the cobra and furniture maker next. Wait. Vadena. Let's see what there is more to build. Anything for production? Nope. For food? Nope. For gold? Nope. So next will come rock art, Chief's Hut, which lowers maintenance. I think that is a good thing. Then what are all these? Oh, those are education buildings. Okay, hunting and go on and go on and go on and go on since then. Thessaloniki, that's not gonna be even worth checking, but actually let's check just for sure. Thessaloniki are fine. Disease is a bit higher. Yeah, we need to distribute the healer units. I'll have to build a couple of those and put one to each city. Same for Nicaea. Yeah, crime is a bit high, so this is something that I'm not doing right now because we cannot pay for more units. But once we get a bit more income, I'm gonna do it because we want to lower that. Also, there is a bear here. So let us have our ego talkers deal with the bear. And protect our guys here. And you... Okay, you need to heal. And you can't do anything. Cool, so that's the end of the turn and end of this update, and I'll see you with the magics of editing in a few seconds. Turn 1868, year 15,356, and we are one turn away from tattoos. Awesome, isn't it? Anyway, our cities are prospering. You can see that we are at 80% research. I'm gonna increase that to 85, and we are almost even. Percussion instrument maker is going to be built in Patra soon. We're going to have a furniture making in Vodena. Constantinople, that one is working on bamboo armor. But drying frame, is drying frame going to give us some gold? Nope, not gold. But counting sticks good? Nope, not even those. Okay, so, we have the woodwind instrument maker and furniture maker to look forward to. By the way, Patra is now at population free, or I wanted to say at free population, but that sounds weird, isn't it? Which means that our population is now 2,150. But you can see that the rival best was 1,000 when I showed it before, now it's 1,500, so people are actually catching up. I didn't get any more messages about new cities being founded, so I think it might be Israel who is doing so well. But we shall see. We shall see. We have filled the gap in the middle here completely by expanding our borders. Nicaea, Adrianople and Thessaloniki all finished it, so we now have a beautiful, concise territory with filled borders. That means our workers can now freely work on whatever they want. We have 2 of them here and a big group moving here because we haven't connected the apple. So I'm gonna work on that so it's connected, and I'm gonna search for a couple more places where we could build the lumber camps and stuff like that. There are a number of those, but I don't seem to be able to find them easily. So we'll see. The game usually recommends where you should go next with your work units. So on that note, let's end the turn and enjoy the tattoos, because who doesn't enjoy tattoos apart from me?
If your tattoos could remember and speak why they were conceived, what would they say? Moreover, would their purpose be fulfilled in the future, or forgotten as your road of life experience transitions like a pendulum?
Robert Merriweather. Not sure who this guy is. I should write down some of the names and check the people. So, Maori can now build a new unit, and we get the Bloodhuntress Hut, Tattooer, and Culture Maori. Which brings up an interesting thing for me. I actually haven't checked the animals in a while, so I want to do it now with you. I think we might have some more rewards there. Yeah, we can build the Governor's Pets, which gives us happiness and culture, so that's not a big issue. But who's building it? Not sure. Okay, we could build more of them here and here. So, who's that? Is that the pigeon? Nope. Is that the fox? Nope. Is that the Ethiopian wolf? Nope. Where's that eagle? Nope. Bear? Nope. Is that the ibex? No. So who the hell? Hawk? I'm confused. Which kind of animal is allowing that? That is really confusing. If I select you all then. Because I saw you offered that. One of you has to be doing that. Nope, okay, it's not there anymore. Okay, so I guess we could only build it in... Oh, that's right, you need a building. You need the chief's hut. Sorry, I'm dumb. Didn't figure that out. Okay, never mind. Let's keep you here for now. And the second thing that I actually haven't done in a while was build the story tower, because he can give us additional dances and things. And if not in Constantinople, we can send them to Patra and to Vodena to create stuff there, and also to the other 3 cities that we have found in the middle. So that is something that I think we might want to go with in Byzantium once we finish these buildings. Same with the healers. It would be kind of cool to build more healers and distribute them around the empire, because we have one in Constantinople, but I think that with the exception of Patra, yeah, Patra got them, but nobody else. So we need to look a bit more into that. Unfortunately, the budget is the limit here. So I'll continue increasing the buildings and the prosperity of our cities, and I think we're not gonna go with another city until we actually provide every city with a healer, an enforcer to actually I think that right now it's enforcers. And unless we upgrade some of our older units, because we haven't really upgraded the spearmen to stone spearmen and so on, so a bit of investment into our prosperity would go a long way before we actually found another city. I don't want to overextend and then get invaded by someone. Turn 1883, year 14,772 BC, and we are 1 turn away from ceremonial burial. We have managed to even out our budget at 95%, so that is the best news we have. Our buildings are numerous, our cities are growing, everything seems to be pretty good, though we keep getting hit by enemy barbarians, so I really need to get the budget back up to 100% science and then start sending out more military units, because we've lost another one over here due to barbarian raid, and that is just awful. So we need to figure out a way how to keep control over our territory. No growth in population, but Constantinople is pretty close. 86 turns to level 8, which I guess might be something like 3,000 people, maybe 5,000, not sure what it's gonna scale to. What's good too is that it's now ready to build the chief's hut and the healer's hut, which means that while the chief's hut is going to lower our income by a little, it's going to give us a lot of extra spying, lower the war unhappiness, and give our new units extra experience points. And I want to mention that we have the bamboo armor done, which means that some of our units now have the bamboo armor trait. Do I not remember? I saw it here, for example, on the Black Hand near Underfall Tracker. And I think I don't know how the units get it, quite honestly, if they need to stay in the city or something. Yeah, okay, so if you stay in the city, you will get it. So these guys have it as well, bamboo armor. So it's just a new bonus, a new trait to all of the units that we're gonna train in Constantinople and to everything else. So, well, to everyone else that is passing through the city, it seems. Not to everything else. That would be great, like the entire map would be one big bamboo armor. But anyway, I think we are... Damn, this is a really weird looking lobster. Anyway, I think that we are done here, so let's end the turn and see the next technology, which is ceremonial burial, that I'm gonna head to bed.
It is death that goes down to the center of the earth, the great burial church the earth is, and then to the curved ends of the universe, as light is said to do.
Okay, so this leads to animism. Burial ground. Okay, that lowers disease because we bury our people. Burial platform. Further lowers disease. Okay, and there's a number of other things here. Tumulus. Stella. I actually really like this one. Replaces monument. I know that some in some positions some have this one instead of the regular building. Spearpoint burial. Mammoth hunter. Interesting. Funeral pyre, burial tradition, burial tradition, burial tradition. Quartz cave. Well, that means that I think Constantinople could build some of these. Yes, they can build actually all of these. Burial tradition, cave, earth, fire, in the sky. So that actually gives us just the extra health and culture. So it's not that important. Tumulus, though, lowers the unhappiness from war, so that might be a good one. But for now, we're really just going to stick with the chief's hut, the healer's hut, and then I'm going to build the healers and other like enforcers, or other units for the other cities, like enforcers. Damn, that sentence was much harder than it should be to say. All the more reason for me to head to bed. Okay, so I think that's all the update. Let's just look at the production in various cities so we have a comparison. So Constantinople is growing at a rate of 38 food per turn, and 88 production is here to be used. Patra has 24 and 68. Vodena has 22 and 67 production. And the new cities, Thessaloniki, doing pretty good, up to 19 production and gaining 7 food. So that is nice. This is a really good tile though. I'm hoping that it's gonna use it next, because that would be a big plus for our research. Adrianople, slightly older than Thessaloniki, has 1 more food production and 3 more industrial production. Nice, and it's still going. Wine gatherer, talistone, animal snap traps. So this is a nice coastal city. I really like that we have those. And Nikea as a runner-up has just started, but it's already up to lumber gatherer, and it has 6 food production and 14 industrial production, using the apples to feed its population. So that's pretty good. I think we can be happy with the progress. I think that the current population is still, yes, 2,150 as it was before. But that is quite a lot for this amount. Well, this is quite a big amount for this year in history. That, again, very hard sentence. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm heading to bed. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you tomorrow with more Caveman to Cosmos. So join me then, and we're gonna hopefully either found a new city or found the religion, which is the last thing I'm gonna check. How many technologies? Yep, just animism and then druidic tradition. So we're definitely gonna see druidism in the next episode. Cool.